Yo. Excuse me. Do you have an internship for next summer?
What's this for?
I go around the campuses interviewing the top students in the top colleges about their internship advice for people who want to break in. And you might have an internship this summer, so I'd love to share if you have any advice for students who want to break in.
How long is this gonna take? I have class and it's like.
I can walk with you on the way to class. You down?
Let's do it. Okay.
So where exactly have you worked?
So in the past, I've interned at Google X, a part of Google, and NVIDIA before as well.
And what exactly did you do at those internships?
Mix of AI ML work as well as like general software engineering.
Everyone says the market is really good, but what would you recommend to CS students who want to break into the tech industry but just don't know where to start?
Main thing right now is to focus on networking. If you have somebody you can talk to get you to the recruiter or like get you into that first round, that's a huge first step because right now it's super hard to even get past interview screens or like anything because there's so many applicants.
And if there's one R word with networking that everyone loves to talk about, it's referrals. So how important were referrals to get your roles, and how quickly do you get one?
It's really important to figure out like who you have in your network that you can reach out to who are working at the companies that you want to look into. And so you can go on LinkedIn, figure out like so-and-so works here and there. First order connections are always the best. If you can't find those people, ask them for people that they know in their network they can reach out to on your behalf. So
how do you get a referral without being transactional and more importantly, not being fake?
It's a good one. I think when you're asking for a referral, in the beginning, don't try to flip up too much. Just say that you're asking for a referral as your end goal. But you need to make sure you include context that makes it seem that you've done your research, done your homework on like what they do, why you're interested in their kind of work, and so why the company in general is interesting to you.
And if there's one thing that people love to talk about online especially, it's LeetCode. So as a CS major yourself, how did you do LeetCode and what is your key to doing it effectively?
If you're gonna do it, you should do it smart, right? Don't just go on LeetCode randomly and do your like tens of problems out of nowhere. Make sure you have like a plan on like certain things to talk about or certain topics to look at. So for example, make sure you have like your citing windows, your greedy search, all those kind of things. Make sure you have a bit of experience in everything so that when you're on an interview, you can have like a breadth of topics to dive into.
And how many LeetCode questions have you done yourself?
Ooh, tough one. Probably on like order of like 400, 500.
Wow.
A good amount, but I would say they're mostly targeted based on what I thought I need to improve on as well as like...
So you've obviously done a lot of LeetCode problems. So what do you think separates a good LeetCoder from a great LeetCoder?
Is their ability to communicate their problem while they're doing it. But what people are looking for, especially recruiters, they're looking for people who can like explain what they're doing, like why they're making certain steps, so like system design choices, as well as like understand the efficiency of their algorithms as well. So making sure they're making algorithms that are both easy to understand but also effective and efficient.
But on the flip side though, what is the biggest mistake you see with students though when LeetCoding?
LeetCoding aimlessly. Just like thinking that you want to continue your streak on LeetCode, you want your 20-day streak, 30-day streak, etc., maybe 100-day. You just want to go in there, do some random problem that you're already good at, for example. But LeetCode's kind of like a practice tool, right? That's the main idea, is that you're using it to get better at things that if you're not using it a targeted approach where you're focusing on problems you're not good at or like topics you're not don't understand, you're not really using it to its fullest potential.